Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is KissShot and today I want to talk about Marathon. First, I want to say that after doing extensive research by staying up until 3 a.m, I've watched basically every official showcase, every trailer, every short, anything possible that is to watch about Marathon. Now, I'm actually excited about the game rather than being cautiously optimistic. So, even when the game first got revealed, I was already interested just because the art style is very unique and it's also a shooter game. I have a pretty big background in shooters in terms of game time, so I enjoy all of them for the most part. Second, why should you care about my opinion? Well, you might think that I'm just a small nobody creator, and you will be absolutely correct. But second of all, I actually have a extensive background in games. So I've worked for 4 years as a live ops specialist on a small indie game called Realm of the Mad God, and also a little bit over a year as a game designer. So even if it's a big project or a small project, there's a lot of things that overlap. And also, I have a master's degree, but who cares about that anymore? You know what I mean? Now, after you know a little bit more about me, let me tell you why I believe that Marathon will actually succeed, and why the hate is overblown out of proportion. First of all, the art style. It's instantly recognizable, and I understand that it's either you love it or hate it, but anytime you see a screenshot of the game, you already know it's that specific game. You don't even need to think about it. And to me and a lot of other people, it's very aesthetically pleasing to look at, and it hooks you in immediately. In a world of hyper-realistic games and non-existent optimization, this is a very nice breath of fresh air, especially coming from a big company like Bungie, because usually this type of risk is made only by indie developers. So I really highly respect Bungie for actually sticking with this art style, and after feedback, they even improved on it. And it looks really good. Second of all, the narrative. It's a dark sci-fi world, and we are investigating a planet called Tau Ceti 4. Where a colony of 30,000 people vanished. We have also rejected our human bodies, so we can essentially be constantly revived into shells, which are the characters that we play as. And I don't know about you guys, but every game, literally every one, that has a lore reason to why we respawn is a good game. Here are some examples. If you know, you know. Now, please, after finishing watching my video, go and watch this one, and you will instantly find out what I mean. It's very, very captivating. Now, next, the music. The music released for Marathon up until this point is so constantly banger after banger. And, most importantly, the composer for the game, Ryan Lott, also looks like a mad scientist, and that is always a good sign. The man is very passionate, and I highly recommend checking out his interview. Now, just imagine you and your homies are trying to extract in the last 2 minutes, and all kinds of AI or other players are throwing shit at you, and this starts playing. Yeah, I rest my case. The final, most important thing is the gameplay. If everything else is great, the art, the music, the narrative, everything might be absolutely fantastic. But if the gameplay sucks, it's GG's, man. It's GG's. And to anyone who has ever played a Bungie game, you already know that the movement and the gunplay is gonna feel incredible. Now, if anyone else who is hating on the gameplay has neither played Halo or Destiny, and is a certified grifter. From what we've seen in the gameplay loop, it looks really good and really immersive. The fact that they haven't been afraid to publish long gameplay showcases is a huge, gigantic sign that the team fully believe in their game. Because games like Concord, games like Highguard, and a lot of others never showed gameplay until the release date. and everyone got scammed. You know what I mean? Now, even the game's director, Joe Ziegler, is an actual gamer who played with Peanut and Gingy on for stream for 2 hours and has worked previously again as a game director on Valorant, which we all know right now is highly successful, and he has worked on that game for multiple years. It is public information. Now, the other thing that I want to point out is, do you know who else is a game director and actually makes great games? Exactly. I rest my case again. Now, the final thing outside of the video game, very important, the final nail in the coffin to why I believe this game will succeed is that the grifters on Twitter are seething at the fact that the people actually turned to being excited for Marathon rather than just bash it. You can see here, these people don't have any adequate feedback as to why the game will flop. They post only rage bait content just so they can farm engagement. The guns don't even exist in the screenshots they provide. And also here you can see there is a significant upgrade in the art style of the video game, but the man is just saying I'm still a hater solely for the Bungie downfall. He's not giving any reason why the game is bad, but he just wants it to fail because he hates Bungie. Like, what do you mean, bro? It makes zero sense. And the other, he is just a PlayStation hater and he wants all of the studios to shut down for some reason. I don't know why he has such a strong vendetta against PlayStation. It makes zero sense again. In my opinion, that guy is not even a real gamer. Because if you want good video games, you will try good video games. And make an opinion after you have experienced the video game. You cannot say you hate it without even giving it a fair shot. Well, that was everything that I wanted to talk about today. Is the Marathon game blown out of proportion? Of course it is. Will the game flop? I highly doubt it. And I do actually believe that the game will do very good, and I'm personally very excited for it. I will be playing the server slam, and hope to see you there. I'm not sponsored or anything, obviously. I'm just excited about a nice video game, because the more good video games come out, the better any other video game will be, because competition always breeds greatness. But now, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Will Marathon flop? Will it not? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Do let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do hit that like button, subscribe for more content, it helps me out a lot, and I will see you again very soon.